Okay, let's talk about something you probably never think twice about: the lid on your takeaway coffee. But I promise you, by the end of this explainer, you're going to look at it in a whole new light. I mean, it seems like a pretty simple choice, doesn't it? Black lid, white lid, who cares? You grab your cup, they pop one on, and you're out the door. But what if I told you that tiny little decision has a huge, and I mean huge, hidden consequence? So this quote right here is what started this whole thing. It's kind of funny, right? Someone says, "I love the color black, but I hate black coffee lids." It's a total contradiction, and it makes you wonder, what's the deal? Why draw the line at a coffee lid? All right, so to really get to the bottom of this, we first have to look at what these two lids actually have in common. And, on the surface, it looks like pretty much everything. I mean, look at them. They regulate the flow of coffee, they cover the cup, they're made of the same plastic. They're basically identical twins. They both snap on, they both have that little hole so you don't scald yourself. Functionally, there's zero difference. But this is where things get interesting. This is where their stories totally split apart. Because once they leave the coffee shop, these two lids live completely different lives. And one of them is hiding a secret that sends it on a one-way trip to the dump. And here it is, the key difference. They are exactly the same, except our system says one of them has no value, zero. Even though they're made of the same stuff, one is seen as a valuable resource and the other is just trash. One gets a second chance and the other goes straight to a landfill. So how is that even possible? How can two objects that are basically the same have such wildly different destinies? Well, the answer isn't about the plastic itself. It's all about the tech, the science behind how we sort all our recycling. Okay, so here's how it works. In a recycling plant, there are these super high-tech scanners. They shoot beams of near-infrared light at everything on a conveyor belt. Different plastics reflect that light back in unique ways, and that's how the machine knows, okay, that's one type of plastic, that's another. But the carbon black pigment they use to make black plastic, it's like a ninja. It just absorbs all the light. So to the scanner, the black lid might as well be invisible. So let's walk through it. Picture this. Both lids are zooming down the conveyor belt. The white lid goes under the scanner. Beep! The machine sees it, identifies it, and a little jet of air shoots it into the recycling bin. Perfect. But then the black lid comes along. It goes under the scanner and nothing. Silence. It's like a ghost. The machine doesn't see it, so it just keeps on going right off the end of the line.